everyone, welcome to Gossip News on Gossip TV Africa. My name is Emma. Yes, so on today's news, we'll be talking about Davido and also we have WIZKID. But before going on to what we have for you on today's news, I want to say thank you for all you do for us here on the channel. We see all of it and we really do appreciate you. And yes, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, guys, please do not forget to subscribe and also do not forget to click on the post notification bell so as to know when we drop new content and new videos for you. Alright, so today we have Davido and we also have WIZKID. You know, when it comes to this, there's a whole lot of competition, you know, maybe not between the both of them, but yes, between their fans. You know, when Davido does something, 30 BG gangs are always coming out saying, you know what, our fave has done this, what has your fave done? And you know, when it comes to WIZKID, when WIZKID does anything or have any achievement, you know, FC is always coming out saying, our fave has actually done this, what has your fave done? So there's always, you know, a whole lot of competition and people are always looking at what Davido is going to do next or what WIZKID is going to do next. But then talking about what these guys have been doing, Davido actually did something over the weekend that got social media buzzing, and that has to do with Wema Bank. Yes, we all know that Davido is actually a brand ambassador to Wema Bank, and Wema Bank clocked 5 over the weekend. So Davido decided to do something really big, something really exciting for them, you know, to show them that, you know what, you made a very good choice choosing me as your brand ambassador. So Davido posted on Twitter saying, yo, alert by Wema is 5 today and we're going crazy, you know, as they go. I need you all to join me and give them the biggest birthday gifts ever. Yes, talking about the biggest birthday gifts ever, Davido actually kept his word because he gave them more than the biggest birthday gifts ever. And like I said, this particular one got social media buzzing and got a lot of people talking. And he also went ahead to say, need 1 million accounts open today, download app and sign up now, giving out gifts to some lucky people at random intervals at alert_ng. So yes, Davido came out to say, you know what, to give Wema Bank the best birthday gifts ever, all I need you to do is, he wants 1 million people, you know, to sign up on the alert app and actually, you know, register. And he also talked about the fact that he's going to be giving out random gifts, you know, 2 lucky winners at intervals. All right, so to back this one up, Alert actually posted a video where Davido came to give them gifts at their headquarters, you know, with his bouncer and some of the other guy. But immediately Davido, you know, went into the building, the door was locked, and we could see in that video, you know, Davido trying to open the door, his bouncer actually trying to open, you know, the door, and then wondering, okay, you know what, why are we actually trapped in here? Then Davido, you know, got a message from Alert saying, hi, hello David, welcome to Alert headquarters. We are challenging you to get 1 million sign-ups on the Alert app. Let's see if you got this. You have 1,000 sign-ups to get going. Be audacious. And you know, that's when Davido came out. If we're going to play the way this video is, you know, that's when Davido, you know, came out, trapped in the building, actually came out on social media to say, you know what, guys, to get me out of this building, I need 1 million people to sign up on the Alert app, you know, register, sign up, and, you know, post screenshots, tag me, tag Alert, and all of that. And you know, yes, 30 BG actually came out for Davido. You know, they came out for Davido in massive numbers. And you know, Davido actually posted, you know, the rules and regulations for this particular one, how you actually, you know, have to go about this one, especially for those who actually want to, you know, win, you know, the gifts and the surprise, you know, Davido actually talked about. Yes, and you know, when they got to 600k sign-ups, Davido came out to say, you know what, we've gotten to 600k, we can do it, let's get to 1 million. And like I said, 30 BG came out for Davido in massive numbers. You know, some of them even came out to say, Davido, you know what, instead of 1 million, why not just do 2 million accounts already, because we love you. And yes, less than 42 hours, you know, Davido was able to get over 1 million people signed up on that one. So yes, that is actually a very big birthday gift, you know, given to Wema Bank at 5. All right, guys, so talking about, you know, people who are actually signed to banks as brand ambassador, we also have WIZKID. You know, after all the whole, you know, thing that happened over the weekend with Davido shutting down for Alert, WIZKID decided to come out and he posted a video of, you know, one of the UBA advert he had like 3 years ago, and people are like, okay, you know what is WIZKID actually trying to do? He did the same thing when Burna Boy had his MSC shut down. He came out to talk about the fact that he's going to be changing the album. The name of his album, which was actually More Love Less Ego, he came out to say he actually wanted to change it. He also came out to say new music, and people are like, okay, chill, why are you actually coming out to talk about this right now when Burna Boy has actually come out to say the title of his album is Love Damini? What's happening? Are you trying to actually divert, you know, the attention from Burna Boy to yourself? And also the fact that we know that he has some kind of sweet relationship with Burna Boy. So people are like, okay, you know what, WIZKID, are you feeling intimidated? And people also talked about the fact that, you know what, all those while WIZKID was actually, you know, not being matured, and actually people came out to call WIZKID petty. And people, like I said, people were talking about the fact that Davido is actually, you know, pressurizing WIZKID, and WIZKID is actually, very intimidated. All right, guys, so we're going to be going through some of the tweets on Twitter that were tweeted on Twitter after, WIZKID came out to post this particular advert on his social media page. LV says, so after seeing Davido wonders for Wema Bank, WIZKID went to post his UBA Bank video of 3 years ago on his story. Davido is really oppressing that guy. Yeah, like I said, there's been a whole lot of talks that Davido is actually oppressing WIZKID, and WIZKID is actually feeling intimidated by Davido and also by Burna Boy. This user also went ahead to say UBA saw what Davido did for Wema Bank and they had to call WIZKID to order OBO was sorry. Yes, so this one says, UBA saw what Davido did for Wema Bank over the weekend and decided to call WIZKID and say, you know what, guy, we're not paying you 1 billion naira for nothing. You need to do what we paid you to do. And WIZKID went ahead to actually post that video on his Instagram story. Also, this user says companies where they give WIZ endorsement just they waste their money. That guy they promote shit. I'd rather give portable endorsement than WIZ. Wow, this person said he would rather give portable endorsement deal than give WIZKID, because WIZKID is someone that hardly posts. Even when you bring WIZKID on the song or when you feature WIZKID on a song, WIZKID is not somebody that will post or actually promote that song well for you. So this person is actually saying WIZKID doesn't post, it doesn't promote, so why endorse WIZKID? And he also went ahead to say he would rather give portable an endorsement deal than give it to WIZKID. And this one says his best friend Sam Clef said it already, he is really under pressure. Yes, there was a time when Sam Clef came out to tweet on Twitter saying that WIZKID is actually intimidated by Burna Boy and also by Davido, even if he went ahead to actually delete that particular one. So this particular user is actually referring to that tweet that Sam Clef actually made, saying that WIZKID is under a lot of pressure and he's intimidated by Davido and also by Burna Boy. Then this FC fan came out to say, oppressing, Made in Lagos has steady giving you all nightmares. His achievements, numbers, youngins, he's inspiring, festivals he's headlining showed us how local Davido is. So Davido is actually Davido. And he said, who is oppressing who here? OBO couldn't release a song to save his life, begging for features and remixes, revive dead career. So this FC fan has actually come out to take WIZKID's side, say, you know what, he actually had to move from the topic on ground. He had to move from the ambassadorship deal and promoting to actually talk about Made in Lagos. He was talking about the achievements Made in Lagos had, talking about the fact that WIZKID is actually inspiring a whole lot of youngins. Talking about the festivals is actually headlining, and also went ahead to say, you know what, WIZKID is actually the one who is oppressing Davido, not Davido actually oppressing WIZKID. And also went ahead, to bash Davido, saying that Davido could not even release a song to save his life, and also that Davido is actually begging for features and also for releases. Then this user said Davido inspired him to post it. Yes, like I said, WIZKID went ahead to post that video after seeing what Davido did for Wema Bank over the weekend. So this user has come out saying what Davido is actually inspiring WIZKID, because after he did what he did for Wema Bank, WIZKID decided to sit up tight, and he went ahead to post that video on Instagram. All right, guys, so with Davido and WIZKID, I'll be rounding up the news for today. Tell us if you think WIZKID is actually intimidated by Davido and also by Burna Boy, and tell us in the comment section if you think WIZKID went ahead to post that video after seeing what Davido did for Wema Bank over the weekend. And we'll be in the comment section, guys, going through some of the comments and also responding to some of the comments. We see all you do for us here on the channel. I really do appreciate you. Bye for now. My name is Emma.